do this really quickly, didn't you? And you don't really think about it. Right, so when I get to this screen, because I always feel like they've forgotten half of what you told them in a presentation. You know, I don't know if you got, how many customers I get that go, why have I got an extra £50 on my cashback card? I think something's gone wrong because you took 4 services and we've given you £50. So I just like to reiterate, and actually this bit here, head office have changed this quite recently to reiterate what I say. So I'm just reminding them what I've talked about. So I'm reminding them, I now obviously know whether I'm talking to a homeowner or a tenant already. So I just remind them about the £150 boost, the £50 off the price cap. If I know they haven't got a smart meter, I'm going to say you're going to get £50 off a smart meter as well. And I say, you know, everybody will give me at least 4 referrals a year. I don't want to put serious pressure on them, but 4 referrals a year, that's nothing, is it? You know, that's going to give you another £200, as well as, and again, I like to play the cashback down, and I don't know, not everybody will agree with this, but I'd like to say, you know, even if you're only going to get £150 cashback a year, you'll get much more than that, but even if you do, adding all that up, I'll say to them, before I've even looked at what I'm going to save you, there's £600 saving there. And pause, so they're already thinking about what they're going to spend that money on. So think about who else you know that could do with £600. That's when someone talks of a figure, we're all spending it in our heads, aren't we? We spend it before we even got it. I do that before we commission statements. Now I'm going to try and see if there's anywhere else, because I do. Again, on the broadband, if you know, like if we get to this bit and someone goes, oh my God, and they're paying say £45 for broadband, like raise your voice and get really excited. Oh my God, ours is that much. Who else do you know? So just keep dropping in there. Who else do you know that's with BT that's paying the same price as you? Let me just select. So. So again, on the mobile, you know, I play this depending on who I'm talking to. So if I know someone that might have 3-4 kids, they're going to know other people with 3-4 kids because they're going to be in school, whatever. I'll find out their kids' ages. So who else do you know that's paying for 4 mobiles in their house that's going to love this? You know, for me, I talk about my story. I'm getting 4 mobiles for £54, so I don't have to worry about my kids leaving the house. I can track them still on the app because I've got to worry about, you know, we'll track them now, they can't hide from us, can they? But I don't want my kids to be out and not have data, so, you know, things like that. Let's just see if there's any other. I think that's probably. Boiler cover, just very quickly, I'll go into this because I get a lot of customers taking boiler cover that have never had boiler cover, that haven't got boiler cover. So my story is, before UW doing it in 2019, I used to pay £48 for the equivalent of all of this, if not covering all of this. That would easily be over £50 now, 4 years later. Just telling them my story. I've used it 3 times in the last 18 months because my boiler's 25 years old. So it's going to break down. How they came the same day within 3 hours, twice. That stories like that will get people. I get so many people taking boiler cover that they've never had it. Right, I think that's probably all I can tell you on the referral. So does anyone have any questions?